Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Industria in the Viewers Point region. And I can already see that we have an issue here with fire trucks being held up by garbage trucks. So we're probably going to need to upgrade some of these roads. But I'm back in the city because some of you have pointed out we have some service issues or utility issues in Zhatt. And we need to fix that best over here. Because long ago we had a suggestion, I think that we all agreed upon, was to build our water and sewage plants in Industria to keep it out of the way of our fancier cities. We just have to find a place for it. But first, I'm going to upgrade these roads. I did leave the game running for a couple days off screen to get us a bit of cash to work with, because it does come in fairly quick with our new oil exports that are actually working now. But actually, I guess I need to get this up to multiple lanes if I want it to actually have cars pass. But yeah, let it run for a little while just so we can actually get some cash to work with right now. Because we also need some services here. I think our police and medical is lacking. Actually, no, we have... I don't know, we'll take a look at it in a bit. We need to find a spot for these plants. Somewhere with water. I guess we might as well keep it clear of the downstairs, the basement area of our city. Because this is probably going to get all very polluted once we take up more and more oil. Although it seems like my outflow pipe is causing a lot more water pollution than the oil drilling. You think that would cause a lot more? Even the city itself is running low on water, so we definitely need one of these. I'll leave some room for it to expand. Kinda want to put it over here. Might as well. We'll expand the city later. These buildings, I think I have too many factories up here anyways. And we'll also build the sewage treatment plant. I'll just build it right across the street from it. Sure, that'll work. Now we have more than enough water right now. Maybe we'll expand these both a bit. So we'll do that close to the end. No point wasting the money right now. But we'll make them higher in capacity so we have some excess to buy off of once we leave the city and start running the other ones. Something I also noticed with our current road layout is the exporting trucks taking the oil to the region have to drive all the way up here, go through the main intersection all the way back out. And I know we did that to stop cars from taking shortcuts off of the main highway here, try to keep it clear, but do want my service trucks getting up faster, so I think we'll build a little service road right off of this. Give them a place to escape. And then I can get my money faster. And hopefully... yeah, because the trucks coming in from the oil wells can actually just take the bridges to get over there. And we have a fire. We probably need to expand our fire service too. I don't want to build it here because I'm still going to be changing that neighborhood. Medical seems to be okay. Apparently 1 death a day is acceptable because it's green. It's not overcapacity, so yeah, we can expand on that one later. Probably want to have a medical clinic on the upper levels later. My concern right now is police, because it's not showing it now, but there were a bunch of criminals coming in from Zhatt, since we have the casinos over there. So we need to set up a police service here. Again, I think I might actually wait till actually start seeing what the city looks like. So let's start building the city. We have our oil set up. We have our oil power plant set up, which is producing a fair amount of excess. I'd like to put some expansions on this later, because I think the rest of the region is still demanding power. Can we actually see that? Go to the regional view. Currently buying power. We don't need to buy power. Let's turn that off. I guess we'll have to go to the other cities to see sort of going on with the power situation. Okay, so how do we want to lay these avenues? I guess I don't really need an avenue coming through here. This neighborhood's probably okay on its own, whatever I build over there. I probably should connect this one over to this one. Maybe something more on this side. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna remove this road. And I'm gonna turn this into avenue coming out here. Bring these together. And I was about to put a curve here, but I'm thinking, let's mix it up a bit. Let's pull this back. Let's waste a bit of money. And we'll put a 45 road here, 45 degrees. Right. I want it a bit longer, so say here. Pull this back a bit more. We can get a bit of a neighborhood back here too. Put that, and then we'll connect them. And that should create some more interesting road shapes. Probably spread traffic around a bit better too. Because before, if it was straight, this area here probably wouldn't be as well serviced by the avenues being so far away. And we'll probably need to completely change this road structure here. Maybe I do want the avenue continuing down this way. We'll see in a bit. I'll do that neighborhood later. What kind of spacing do I want here for the roads? I mean, before I keep using the parks to space for heavy density, but I'm kind of liking this spacing where I can mix it up with the heavy and light density. Just to have kind of both buildings available in the city, just so not everything's low heavy density. I'll do that for now. And this side, maybe on this side we'll do the park spacing, because I don't want to get too close to the curve of the hill here. I guess actually this would probably be right in the right spot though. But anyways, I'm going to make it interesting. So we'll grab a park. Not a plaza, nature parks. Put that there. I'll drag out from here. Lately I've been leaving a bit of space behind the parks because it seems if you get it right up against the park, sometimes the buildings won't zone in there. They need just a little bit more space to make sure that they actually do have room to grow. I feel like maybe coming out to here and kind of connect these with a wavy road. A wavy road, that's a technical term, by the way. And that'll keep us away from the hill. And let's do kind of the opposite over here, where we'll have park depth here. Maybe I'll make this my commercial area. And let's find out where that spacing is. And that'll connect the single space to the space and a half. When I say space, I mean density, like heavy density width. I forget what those numbers are. 90 something? 90. Those are meters, I think. I don't know. It was in one of my first videos. I don't remember. It's a while ago. Knowing the exact numbers doesn't really help too much. Let's grab another park. I'll do the same on this side. Have room for heavy density buildings, and I'll connect that up to this. And hopefully that'll give sort of a mixture of different styles of buildings of different densities. Create some interesting shapes on the roads. Now what do we got going on here? I don't think anything will ever show up in this little gap. Yeah, nothing will fit there. But that does remind me of something I did in the design tool, which I just feel like doing here, is having a double road for no real reason. I think I might need to move this other intersection. Yeah, it's too close. So I'm gonna get rid of this. For now, I'll give them a temporary way to use that road. And I'll put another road right up against this, if I can find the right spot. And we'll see what this evolves into. I think just having this go straight while that one turns might be good. Although I was thinking about having this entire neighborhood on an angle, so maybe... Actually, let's get rid of this. And I'll have it diverge this way. Actually, I'm gonna change where that is. Let's have it diverge here. Kind of want to mirror the other road. And we'll connect that with a curve. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I imagine a lot of cars from this neighborhood will just want to go straight down this avenue anyways, and we'll probably ignore this avenue here. Instead of going this way down, they'll probably just come straight down this way. So this might actually be a very good literal funnel for all the cars coming down this avenue out of that neighborhood. And we'll extend this park. How far can we go? As far as we need to go. But that's as far as we can go anyways, so perfect. Okay. Now what does our RCI tell us? More residential. Well, I was planning this to be a residential neighborhood, so let's just build this neighborhood. So spacing, we'll just use regular spacing. Bring this up to here. This one... Just trying to think, how should I connect this to the road? That's probably fine. I'm wondering about using bridges. I don't really use them too much. I'm thinking I can make this bridge town. So let's throw an overpass here. I don't know if it really needs it, but it's gonna get one. Kind of high, but it'll work. Don't really know how many cars you're gonna need to get over from this residential neighborhood to it's probably gonna be another residential neighborhood. Maybe if I have a school or something, to make this kind of more of a major road. Actually, I'm gonna change something. Let's move this road because I don't really want to have a four-way intersection directly off of the avenue, and we'll change up the direction that these neighborhoods are going. And maybe let's continue it this way over here. That'll bring us to this. Go that way. This intersection... Oh, that actually worked. It looks kind of bizarre. That's some strange perspective there. Looks like it's actually like... I wouldn't say farther away, but it has more perspective than it looks. Weirdness. But yeah, what's interesting in this game, it seems like pretty much any four-way intersection works pretty well. But since you get like five-way intersections don't work, and three-way intersections are always just four-way intersections with one side, not with a road on it. Just how the game's designed. Which is a little unfortunate because on some of the tighter turns, it just creates an intersection. It's a four-way with the two on the sides, and then it switches over here with the other two directions on the one side. And from what I understand, that it's not going to be changing anytime soon. Okay, let's connect this to there. This road actually isn't really needed. Let's clean this up. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Don't really know what I'm going to do back here. I think I'll leave it open just in case I want to build some bigger stuff. I just had a random idea. I feel like we should have an airport here, because I don't think an airport will fit over in Zhatt. What is going on here? Apparently this intersection, even though no one can turn there, is causing some problems because it's where everyone's deciding to change lanes. They'll come in, probably don't really notice the intersection up here until they cross this one, and then they think, oh, I need to turn left or right, so I gotta change lanes. I don't think it's really hurting anything, because if I get rid of this intersection, it'll just happen back here instead of right here. There's only so much we can do. Although this looks like a bit of a mess. We have a traffic light here now, which I didn't want. And I don't... Is this guy trying to do a U-turn, which is slowing everything down? Oh, man. Why can't this be simple? Okay, let's... What's the best way to do this? Kind of want to turn this back into a lower density road, so there's no stoplight. But that's going to create problems for cars that are going down this way, not being able to pass each other. I mean, originally when the game came out, these type of intersections didn't have traffic lights, which is good in the sense that it works for the game because of the way the cars don't like traffic lights. But it doesn't really make sense that you have a 4-lane road, meeting a 4-lane road with a stop sign. Times it's currently 3 o'clock. There shouldn't be this much traffic this time. This was originally just going to be a 3-way intersection, but I ended up putting this tunnel in, turning it into a 4-way. Although I don't think that's really the problem. There's not a lot of people going straight through. I'll come back to that later. It's not a huge problem right now. Lots of abandoned buildings. What's the problem? Couldn't find shops or parks. Whoa. Did that change? I thought those blew up in sequence. Pow, 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 pow. And now they're just all blowing up at once. Okay, let's build some shops and parks. I have a little commercial district here. I'm gonna zone on the avenue because I feel like. And I guess there's no point in zoning on this side if these are gonna be heavy density buildings. So we'll put some residential in here. And that's zoned industry for some reason. Stop it. No industry. I mean, I guess this doesn't need to be zoned at all. It's treating that as one lot. That's interesting. We'll just throw some in there, throw some in here. And let's give these guys some parks. Just because you live in an industry city. What is going on with my income? What's like this was far in the positive before. This is money coming in, right? Yeah. Subtotal negative 4,000 an hour. Where? 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here. Weird. I guess maybe it was just all those houses I got rid of. In this industry? Yeah, I guess it was just because my population probably took a dive, didn't? Yeah, there it goes. Okay, that'll come back up as this repopulates. Let's speed up the game. We'll put some... Yeah, I'm gonna turn this into industry here. And then we'll keep this residential. Which actually makes me think I do want to have... No, we won't do an avenue. We'll actually continue this double road out this way. I think that's where a lot of the traffic will come from anyways. It's a weird mix of trying to build realistically while sort of also building for how the game operates. Like, people are going to take the shortest route if I give them the roads here. So instead of going over to the avenue, taking the thoroughfare and then cutting across, they're just going to go this way anyways. Which isn't exactly unrealistic, because I think if you give people that kind of option in real life, that's probably where they'll be going. So I'll turn this into a 3-way intersection. I'll get rid of this road later. And oh geez, look at the traffic. Even just going down those straight roads, you get backed up with just the 2-lane low density roads. Plow through this factory here. I'm just gonna get rid of this neighborhood completely. Sorry guys. And we'll put this in here and we'll slowly turn this into an industrial area. Bring it all the way to the back. Why not? And we'll get some more tree rows in here. What the? Oh. I'm gonna go to the expand menu. Trees, trees, trees. Has this been fixed yet? Where the short tree row is the tall tree row? No, they still have backwards names. They look right though. That's too far. Could probably build from the other side once we have some roads down there. And don't really have much of a need for industry, but I'll put a bit in here. This does not need to be zoned. Go away. And that won't fit anything, so I'll just remove it for now. Okay. I want to come back here. As I was saying, just because you live in an industry city doesn't mean you shouldn't have some nice perks to go to. I won't go high class. I don't even know if I want to go to medium. We'll make this the medium class. I'll keep this kind of lower. Maybe even mix it with some... Well, I guess not industry, because I wouldn't have high tech here. Or would I? I guess people could drive to the university. But the tech... not the tech, the... What's it called? The, yeah, well, the tech network, the education network shouldn't reach over to the city. Anyways, let's put down a park. I can't get any of the big ones because we don't have the Department of Tourism. Do we not? We should. Just got casinos, right? What am I missing here? City Hall, which I don't even have placed down. Does that keep some things locked? We should probably put City Hall down one way or the other. Probably don't need to put too many modules on it, so I don't mind kind of squeezing it in somewhere here. Though I do want it facing this road. Let's put it over here. I'll leave some room for modules. We'll just play it safe. Leave a lot of room. That won't change my parks though, will it? Yeah. It's already named. No thanks. I can't actually remember if I placed Department of Tourism. That's what happens when you play the game once a week. Anyways, we'll just put down some of these parks. Just looking at what else there is. Yeah, I'll just put that for now. There's one there, and one up over this way. And maybe one over here for now. And this has a bunch of parks with tree-lined roads. How come... What's going on with the value map here? I don't understand why this is lower. I'll throw another park down, just right here. Get that spread around. And all these houses are already upgrading. Nice. Business is good. Shipping freight. These guys over here also doing well. RCI is still asking for more residential. I don't mind because it brings in taxes. So let's continue working on this neighborhood here. I'm not sure if I want any heavy density up here. Maybe medium, but I think a lot of light would be good. Just because it's kind of like a suburban type neighborhood with all the industry. So I'm wondering if I should actually move where this road is. I don't know. Let's do a quick test. If I put this on a funny angle and I look at the zoning, when does it get squashed? Right here. So this is about the depth. I can put roads and still have, let's bring it out a bit, some zones behind it. Yeah, that works. But it looks like nothing will fit in between there and there. So what I'll do is get rid of this road. Whoops, that was a misclick. I guess it wouldn't be very nice for whoever's in that house. It's like, oh, sorry, I accidentally drove a bulldozer in your house while I was trying to build something else completely. There, we can do that. We also have train tracks here. I should definitely utilize these, since I imagine a lot of these people will be going down to Zhatt. So we should probably use the entire length to get some train stations right in here. Maybe even some train tunnels and bring the stations down here. Because yeah, later on we want to build our trade port. Okay. Police was something I was looking at earlier. Let's get that down now. This would probably be a good place to put it. In our higher class neighborhood. Although these jails will bring down land value a bit. And we'll get some cop cars in there. Those are land value look like now. Oh, that's fine. Is this abandoned? Let's get rid of that. Okay. What's the next step? Let's keep working on this little neighborhood back here. I'm liking this. We have a fair amount of money actually. Let's look at where a train station can go. Trains. We built the high speed on the other city, I believe. Yeah, I think we did. So I'm gonna put this kind of in the middle of that neighborhood in this road, because I want people to come off of that road and get to the train station, and also want this neighborhood to funnel down to it. So maybe right. Actually, let's measure this a bit. Yeah, I'll have the road come off here to meet the train station down here. So I want it to actually be kind of this way. I think this will work. We can drag this road down. Get our high density road. Drag off of that. And we'll connect. And we'll probably want to upgrade these. Hi. That's gonna create a little traffic light, but that's one of not many, hopefully, as we expand everything. And I'll probably want to at least upgrade this. See how many cars come down this way. I'm hoping not too many will take this route, but if they do, it won't be too bad. I'd have to upgrade the density of the road, which is fine, except I don't want to upgrade all the buildings around it. I don't want to have to de-zone everything too. This intersection's alright. Let's connect this up to here. Should be safe to do. And I'm trying to think what kind of roads I want in here. Let's just bring this up here. We'll have this come out here, and then we'll just put a big curve. And hopefully buildings can zone. Yeah, that looks okay. I'll just fill this in. I might actually want a bit of commercial here. Maybe nothing at all since there'll be a lot of traffic. Yeah, let's keep that clear. Can I not zone here? Or here? It's kind of weird. I guess that's where I connected a couple roads and it doesn't like that. It sees it kind of as an intersection of some sort of join. I like building these little neighborhoods. It's fun. Working on little detail work. I have a habit of starting at the whole city and going, oh my god, what am I going to do? And I get really ugly in road networks like this. If I actually just work on things one part at a time, one corner of the city at a time, things actually come out kind of pretty naturally. This type of avenue creates medium density buildings. Okay, so yeah, these will upgrade eventually if they need to. And I can put a bit of residential down this way. Put some over here. Wherever this is gonna go. The train station being used already? 5 people a day. Well, hopefully that expands. We'll put some more down the line here. And like I said, maybe have one down here. People can take the train to work instead of taking this avenue. People are still moving in. Okay, this is good. But running out of time, so I think next episode maybe we'll hop over to Epictetus and see what's going on over there, and then we'll keep just kind of doing the chair game, musical chairs, and hopefully keep working on this region all together. So don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Take care.